So boom. You chat. So today we're gonna be going off probably one of my favorite new melees I've acquired not too long ago, and I've been using it a lot, the Syam. Now this is one of those I call it the melee version of the Plasmor and the Lex Prime Incarnate. So it basically just has incredibly well, let's go over the unique trait. Let me stop yapping for y'all. So with a unique trait, it has a heavy attack, launches shockwaves, dealing 100. I said 100, dealing heat damage in a straight line. Now with this, it's just more like I said, that straight line will cover enemies even if doors are closed or they're nowhere near you. It's really crazy how much range this has, so you don't really need to mod with range at all. We're going to be spamming our heavy attacks, right? So we're going to be using Galvanized Reflex. This will give us that 50% heavy attack efficiency on kill with giving us initial combo multiplier. So we get about 5 times combo multiplier that we will always have if we use heavy. That's why we're not going to be using Discipline Merit, because we're not using attacks. We're only going to be spamming our heavy. Now this is a perfect weapon to go with like Wisp, Harrow, Volt, especially Volt, because they're able to increase your speed, and Gauss too. They're able to increase your speed to where you can spam this heavy a lot, right? So we do have a Ribbon. This gives us that 96.7% critical chance times heavy. We're using Condition Overload for that. Like I said, we're going with electric and melee influence. If you have Shock and Touch, this will go crazy. That's why Volt goes crazy, but I'm not using Shock and Touch right now because I don't have it in my helmet, but Shock and Touch goes crazy. Keep that in mind, right? So this is our build. Focused Energy 2 for our heavy attack efficiency with that electric, what's it called? With electricity, sorry. Because this is just good because, again, we want to be able to use our heavy attack as much as possible. So we're going to go with speed, right? And I know we're not going to be using Fury or even Berserk because those can go really good. If you want to, maybe you can switch out one of these mods and get Berserk Fury or Fury. But me personally, I feel like Arcane Strike is perfect with Focus Energy, which is fine, right? So going into... And then for our Warframe, like I said, we're going to be using, I'm going to use Revenant because I want to be able to stay alive without using any of my buffs. For this, we're going to be using Arcane Strike, Arcane Fury. And then if you want to go crazy too, you can go ahead and add secondary dexterity, primary dexterity. Y'all know the deal. Simple stuff like that. You can go in generic. You can go. It doesn't really matter which focus you go, to be honest. So do whatever you want. For my campaign, we're going with the Panzer. So yeah, close your eyes and count to 2, not 3 today. 1, 2. Open your eyes, fellas and villages. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming very soon for y'all jits, man. But yeah, you just, like I said, look, this is gonna be spamming your heavy just like this, and you're just gonna do wipe out. Like, when I mean you're gonna have a very high kill count with this weapon, it's actually insane because you're really wiping out hordes of enemies, like armies. If they're in that line of fire, and imagine if you add Shock and Touch with this. Add Shock and Touch to your helmet ability if you don't have it. I don't have the regular Volt. See, I'll be forgetting sometimes. I done deleted my regular Volt, so I gotta go grind for it back. And you know me, I'm a very bored person. I don't feel like doing that. Who wants to grind the original Volt? You feel what I'm saying? And then wait 3 days just to use it. I ain't gonna lie, I don't have the Prime version. Yeah, I have the regular Volt. I don't have the Prime version Volt. I know that's crazy to say. But I do not have Prime version Volt. I got the skin though. You have to get that skin. Well, that skin beautiful. But yeah, just spam your heavies, man, and you're gonna do insane damage. Again, no buffs. I'm not using Nourish. I'm not using anything. This is, you guys can see on the top right, if I'm using anything. All arcanes are mods. Simple stuff like that, man. Y'all know the rules. Y'all know how this goes, man. Typical shit. Give me. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste too much of y'all time, man. Yeah. It gets fun too. Cause you can just kill so much enemy. Like I said, I'm using Volt. Look at that. I just wiped out a whole bunch of enemies coming over here, bro. With just basically like 2 slashes or 1 slash. Going blast and melee influence. Look at that. Again, when you're using my builds, please use all your abilities, man. I'm just showing you guys the base damage of all my of all the weapons I use. And I know a lot of people don't understand that when I say that, but I just like to show the base damage, and then I'll show you what, you know, the build can do with using all your Warframe abilities outside of just using like one for my case. That's why I use Revenant in most of my Warframe builds, because all I need him to do is just keep me alive. I don't want him to buff me or to increase any damage or anything, or increase the fire rate, because I don't want you guys to think using this weapon, like, or if let's say if I make a video for y'all and the whole time I'm using like Volt to buff my weapon speed, to buff my weapon, you know, with shock and touch to buff my weapon damage, y'all might think like, oh, this is good on any Warframe. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I like to, if I'm using a weapon build, it's gonna be the weapon. I don't want my Warframe or helmet or shard abilities to interfere with just the weapon. You're right. But when you're using it, use all your abilities. You know what I'm saying? This is just base damage. This is what it would do if you have my mods. You know, my my ribbons. So keep that in mind. Even if you don't have a ribbon, the ribbon disposition is not high, so you don't need it. Honestly, me, I just like having ribbons. It looks more cooler in my builds. Makes me feel, how I would like say, a little try-hardy. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not gonna keep y'all up for too long. We're gonna do 5 minutes and we're gonna bounce out of here, man. No need to keep it too long for y'all, my brothers. Here comes Stalker, bum ass. Here, you know what? Eat this, Stalker. Eat this. Just eat this, Stalker. Just eat this, boy. Look at you. Doing all that damage to me, man. Thank you. Just saved my life, man. Look at these jits. Get up out of here. Up out of here with all that mess, man. Hey, can we just talk about how Revenant is just an OP Warframe? Can we just talk about that, please? What do you guys think? So it's 5 minutes. Again, like I said, I'm not gonna waste too much of y'all time, man. I know how that goes. Look, man, you know what? Ain't no looking, man. Transition! As you guys can see, we're back. But yeah, man, if y'all like this video, man, please leave a like and subscribe. The Syam is very, very, very good. It's one of the most unique weapons, fun weapons, and strong weapons in the game. If you're not using this melee, please revisit your thoughts. But yeah, it's your boy, I Keep Walking, man. I said I keep walking. This I keep walking, and I'm out.